Alright, hey guys, welcome to another video. Sorry I haven't posted in so long. I'm getting a bit inactive, so yeah. Today we're gonna be playing Fort Tedder, and we're gonna be patrolling as a Marine. So Marine tryout is pretty hard. You have to do, in my tryout, you had to do 50 Helljacks. Crazy, huh? So, Marine has an oath of silence, which means, you can't speak without permission to speak. And, Major Plus can only speak without oath of silence. And, a little fun fact about the Marines in this game is, there's different subdivisions. So, there's one about Marsuk, which is a sniper. Sniper is just formal. TCOM is drill instructors. I think they host tryouts and they host tryouts and I think trainings and attack and defense. They teach you questions about so there's this classroom where they have to teach you the questions to actually pass Marines. And if you study, you'll do just fine. Like what I did. So right now I'm just patrolling. I can't have the sniper out because I don't even have a subdivision in me. I even have to pass phase 1. I just got into the corpse. Not like a dead body corpse. It's like Marine corpse, you know? So anyways, it's pretty boring if, you don't pass phase 1. And yeah. All you have to do is patrol and wait for a phase 1 training. Or if you already passed phase 1, I think you have to do 3 more phases. Right now, I'm a private. And, privates is, when you first got into the corps. The Marine Corps. Oh yeah, another fun fact about Marine Corps. You can't go out of the base without having permission. You have to be deployed to actually get out to the base. They actually do that in the Discord announcements. So yeah. Basically, as you can see here, I'm just patrolling, supervising. Not exactly supervising, but you're just spectating. There's a thing where you have to salute your officers in higher ranks. So, I don't know if this is against the rules or not for Marines like me, but Marine Corps is very hard. The tryouts. You have to do 25 seconds to do this obby or you get a strike. And you have to get 2 strikes or you're out. And there's this very extreme combat training, where you either do it at the obby, where you can go around, flank them, or you go onto that battlefield where you can hide trees. Both is good, but I prefer the obby. But they don't let you choose, so you might have to practice. Also, after you pass, you get a lot of guns. Light machine gun, probably for another subdivision. Glock, the one that sucks. Marsuk, only Marsuck only rifle, salute. This is the only, I think, legal gun that you can get while you just first enlisted in Marine Corps. And a cool thing, I don't know if they just added it in, but double click, right click, and you get a very cool aimer thing. It's got optics. Oh yeah, and they just added this in. So 5,000 XP is actually pretty hard, but I actually have it. Oh, my friend joined. Alright. He's online. I think we can meet him. Don't know if that's possible, but I think he's in the corpse. There. Can't chat with him because, oath of silence. And, I'm just waiting. Oh, he's probably going into Discord. I'm just gonna check. Appears he's doing nothing, I guess. Huge all-rank training here. Epic. Pretty big FF. I mean, AR. Not in, dang it, Oath of Silence. It sucks being a Marine because in private you only do phase 1. It's super boring. But anyways, you gotta pass this in 25 seconds, which is pretty easy for me. But if you get a little too fast, you might slip and fall on this part. The ropes are super easy. You just gotta walk straight. And this is where you, Oh yeah, I got a thing to tell you. I mean, it's pretty useful if you're just curious, but it's not really necessary. So BO is strike 1. I mean, no, I'm having a stroke right now. Brain, let me talk. Anyways, BO means best at obby. Best at obby. BO means you're the first one to ever complete the obby. I mean, in training. PO is second or whatever place that PO is just past that obby. Past that obby. Strike 1 is you never even passed before the timer. So strike 1, yep. 3 strikes if you're in an enlisted training, or right now it's called all rank training. 2 strikes and you're out if you're in tryouts or officer trainings. But there's a twist. Officer trainings, the host can decide how many strikes you get before you fall out. But maximum is strike 2, minimum is strike 1. So, let me do like a dummy test. Let me do a dummy all-rank training. It's the easiest. Let me see if the... Okay, this may seem different, but I'm gonna do it at the big boy parade. Okay, so, once everybody's here, they'll announce that the training is locked. Bruh, he thinks I can host tryouts or trainings. This may seem different, but I'm gonna do it in the battlefield. So, there's these lines right here. Okay, so once it's locked, the host will announce that it's locked. He'll introduce yourself, and you just say yes, rank. No, just don't say yes, rank. Just say the rank that they want to call you. Like, yes, sir. If they say you have to call them yes, you have to call them sir, you have to say sir. Or if they call themselves SLT, meaning second lieutenant, which they can't host, they can only co-host. So basically, example is hello, I am your host, Black Shadow 58770. My rank is Colonel. You'll call me Colonel and Colonel only. Understood? And they all will reply with, yes, Colonel. But if you're lucky to be in my training, you have to do it for short, COL. If a captain is hosting, CPT. If, no wait, so here's all the ranks going down. Short version. Colonel, Lieutenant Colonel, Major, Major, Captain, First Lieutenant, Second Lieutenant, which is Co. That's literally all the ranks you need to know for now. Okay, so let me just do a dummy test. Okay, so after he'll introduce himself, he'll say, let's begin with faces, or he'll say faces. Okay, so here's a quick tip. So copy paste like yes, Colonel. Copy paste that, and then every time he says understood or whatever, you could paste that, and it will be 10 times as faster. Okay, so if he says, do we all know our faces? You'll say, yes, Colonel, in Roblox chat. Okay, so he'll say his format like, blah, 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 face, blah, 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 incline. Okay, so he'll start off with left face, and everything else is random. Like, for example, left face, about face, right face, about face, control fish. Ooh, big yikes. Control fish is not even a format, so you don't move at all. They'll get you with the grammar mistakes, even though sometimes it's not on purpose. If he does a accidental grammar mistake, he'll correct it. So, host might trick you. Oath of silence. Okay, so after you pass faces, Oh yeah, control face. If he goes on your head, you have to spin. So, anyways, after you spin, he may trick you with the center face. CENTRA is British. CENTER is American. So remember that. He might do a trick with the grammar thing. So after you pass the faces, he'll tell you the left face in single file line. Okay, so he'll take you to the obby. You have about 100 or 60 or 40 or 25, depends on the training, to pass this. Like I said, BO, strike S1. So after you pass that, strike BO and PO is good. It'll tell you the single file line. If you're in an officer training or a marine tryout or any combat tryout, he'll take you here. And for my enlisted training people, you could just skip this part. This is where you yeah. So any enlisted people, just skip. Only officer training and tryout people can look at this. It's optional if enlisted training people look at this. Okay, so let me teach you a tip. So once the battle starts, if you're in the open, press E. Press E. It'll make you faster. Another tip, don't stay in the correct place. Walk around, sprint around, find a hiding place, and try to flank them and then shoot them one by one. It might cost you some time, but it's worth it. Another tip, do not go in first person. You can only look at one direction. Enemy might flank you and pow, you're dead. So, oh yeah, another thing, zoom out. Zoom out. You can see what your enemy is doing to see if he's staying still or just moving. Another tip, use your surroundings as a hiding spot. Alright, so okay, combat tips done. If you're anything but in tryouts, skip. This is a tryout thing. I mean, marine tryouts only. If you're in a marine tryout, only look. Everyone else, skip. Okay, so they'll do a breaching lesson. Okay. So, they'll say question mark, as in, like, are you ready? Period means you're ready. Period means, you're ready. You like, responded to that question. Exclamation mark means, charge. Okay, you leave your gun out. Like, you're holding your gun. You're checking. If this thing has multiple rooms, only say clear, meaning a segment of the room is clear. Then you go into other rooms, say clear again. Say clear again. If all the parts of the house is clear, say all clear. Meaning it's also a signal for other Marines to head out. There's nothing you need to be in here. Oh yeah, and it means every part of the house is clear. Then you get out. Okay. Classroom. This is probably the hardest part of, they might also trick you if, so basically, if they say march, they head into the classroom, they just say sit, you don't, let's just do, perfect. Okay, so, okay, this is for every single person. Officer training, tryout, all-rank training. Every single one of them. This is all for you. So, once he just stops, he just says sit. Do not sit, or you will get a strike. We don't want strikes, right? Strikes is the only way to failure. Okay, so the only thing that changes the marching is halt, and then sit. Okay, so he'll just say, welcome to the classroom. Do you know the classroom rules? You'll just say, yes, Colonel. And, he'll just say, start, if you have an answer, type in exclamation mark. So, if you're the first to type in exclamation mark, you'll walk up to it's not a guarantee he'll walk up to you, but if he'll walk up to someone, he just says speak, and he answers the question, and goes to wall, or probably back. Once you answer a correct question again, you go back, then wall. After all of this, single file line, and the uniforms. If you're in a tryout / training, you grab formals, go to Parade Square, and then, you get invited to the group, he accepts it, and then, you're a freaking Marine. Okay. Okay, so that answers my question. That completes my whole tutorial. Okay, so, that's all for today. I might see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.